Today, we have a special meeting with a student of the 10th grade of our Lyceum, Anastasia Brucha, and this year she has written a research paper in English, and now she is going to present her research paper. Nastya, could you tell us, please, what is the topic of your research? What goals have you set? And to what conclusions have you come in the end? You're welcome, Nastya, with your presentation.
Thank you. Honorable members of the committee, my name is Anastasia Brucha. Let me introduce my research paper devoted to the topic Lexical, Semantic and Communicative Pragmatic Characteristics of Utterances of Encouragement in Modern English. The typicality of the research is determined by the general focus of linguists on the study of speakers' pragmatic intentions, communicative needs, and speech behavior. The object of the research is utterances of encouragement in modern English. The subject matter of the research is lexical, semantic, and communicative pragmatic characteristics of utterances of encouragement. The purpose of the research is to analyze lexical, semantic, and communicative pragmatic characteristics of utterances of encouragement. The following objectives have been set: to determine the conceptual basis of utterances of encouragement, to describe the lexical features of utterances of encouragement, to reveal the pragmatic essence of utterances of encouragement, to portray the main communicative and pragmatic characteristics of utterances of encouragement, to analyze the peculiarities of functioning of utterances of encouragement in American lingual culture. The practical value of the paper is determined by the fact that its results can be used by the teachers of English in classroom while teaching spoken etiquette. The methods that were used in the research: analysis of dictionary definitions, pragma-semantic analysis, contextual and situational analysis, questionnaire method, method of observation, method of comparison, quantitative method. An utterance of encouragement is a unit of speech used by a speaker to give hope or confidence to his or her communicative partner when the latter one is in a depressed psycho-emotional state or has difficulty assessing the situation and predicting his or her next action. Depending on the driving force that guides the speaker in choosing an appropriate way of expressing encouragement, there are two types of encouraging situation. Empathic: don't worry, mate, said Steve reassuringly. Just give it time, things will be better. And rational: just stay calm, Mrs. Slade. Everything will be okay. You are safe. I'm Federal Agent Ricky Cooper, and I'm taking you to my sister Marie. From a pragmatic point of view, utterances of encouragement are speech acts. They are directives. They can be direct and indirect. A direct speech act of encouragement: cheer up, Liz. That's not the end of the story. His voice was bright enough, and Liz looked at him hopefully. An indirect speech of encouragement: Damien, just relax. Take care of things one at a time. Don't try to deal with too many things at once. In order to investigate peculiarities of functioning of utterances of encouragement in American lingual culture, we have carried out the questionnaire. We interviewed 40 English-speaking respondents of different age, status, and gender. English-speaking respondents were the members of American families from San Francisco and New York. Having compared the results of the questionnaire, we drew the following conclusion. Is it typical in a culture to encourage people? Yes is the answer of 77.5% of respondents. No is the answer of 15 months, and 7.5% of respondents are not sure. It was interesting for us to know how often encouragement actually helps respondents. It helps often to 40% of respondents, sometimes 17.5%, always 27.5%. Rarely 12.5%. Unfortunately, 2.5% of respondents said that encouragement never helps them. 60% of respondents like to be encouraged, 22.5% don't, and 17.5% of respondents are not sure. We have found that 65% of respondents like to encourage someone, 12.5% don't like, and 22.5% are not sure. We also wanted to investigate how people feel when somebody encourages them. 50% of respondents are satisfied, 20 are embarrassed, 25 are indifferent, 30 are proud, and the same amount are praised. We also wanted to know who needs to be encouraged more by people's answering. 30% of respondents think that males should be encouraged more, 35% of respondents females, 30 adults, and 52.5% children. Conclusion. The findings suggest that utterances of encouragement are those verbal expressions which give courage, confidence, or hope from speakers to listeners. Encouragement has its own language. Cheer up, don't upset yourself, there is nothing to worry about, pull yourself together, etc. A speech act of encouragement is a directive. Utterances of encouragement focus on caring about how a communicative partner feels, giving emotional support by choosing the words or phrases that he or she finds encouraging. According to American respondents, utterances of encouragement maintain a conversation and strengthen friendly relations. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Nastya. It was really interesting to listen to your presentation and to hear the outcomes of your research. And we wish you luck in your further research in English. Thank you very much.
Thank you.